Brrr. Oh, good. Oh. Mm.
Here we are. Well, hello, people of the internet. Welcome. I'm gonna be for real, completely upfront, for real direct with everyone present, which is currently a total of one person, which is me, because I'm currently recording this in my bedroom with no one else present, obviously, but in the future there may be viewers, and I'm talking to you, the viewer, you right there. I'm speaking to, specifically you. Just you right there. Now, I didn't plan on playing this today, but I changed my mind. Cause, stupid. You know, dumb. I mean, no, not that. Yeah, I had a plan. A weird, it's probably weird. I don't know if I should explain. I'm gonna explain. Cause I'm sure everyone's asking, everyone's wanting to know. Everyone's just looking forward to this information. I didn't sleep great. So I'm, things are off. Anywho, so I like caffeine, right? Caffeine's great. Caffeine's wonderful. I enjoy, I enjoy energy drink, unbranded, unspecified energy drink. Of different types. I like energy drink, and but my normal idea is, cause I enjoy them, but I also feel like I'm super quick to form tolerance, so I always drink caffeine like maybe 1 or 2 days a week, and I just try to go without like a few days in between each time, just to like avoid that tolerance, so that I can experience a nice boost of caffeinated energy whenever I decide to drink it. And I have had caffeine the last 3 days in a row. So I'm at that point where I'm definitely, past getting tolerance. It may not seem it, but like I said earlier, I didn't sleep well. I think my weird, I don't know how to explain that. That sounds really weird, but I feel like, like you're tired but energized kind of state, where it's like, it just weird. I don't know the science behind it, but it's a thing. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I didn't plan on drinking caffeine today because I've already been drinking it for like 3 days in a row. Today would be day 4. And, but I thought I would just cold turkey, just drop caffeine for the next few days. Cold turkey quit probably sounds weird when just talking about caffeine, but you can form a chemical addiction to caffeine and experience withdrawal. It would just be less severe than like actual hard drugs. I think the worst thing, you can just get a bad headache mostly. Anyway, I thought I would just do that for a few days and then record in a few days after no caffeine for a few days. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna play, and then I'll deal with that after today. I may have just been looking for an excuse to not drop caffeine, honestly, because I was feeling, I wanted caffeine. So here we are. Now, if I recall correctly, where we left off, I don't know how long this game is, but I genuinely feel like I might be able to beat it today, just based off, like, You know, we got one song here. Don't know what this crystal or thing is in the top right. We got our sword powered up. Like, I feel like we gotta be in some way kind of nearing the end, right? I mean, all we know right now is we gotta go through the gate of time in search of Zelda. Zelda and Impa. I mean, Impa went with Zelda, but we don't really care about Impa. We're mostly just looking for Zelda. What the heck are you doing here, Bubba? Pathetic loser. Yup. Have a good day, fellas. I'm gonna head on over here to this temple. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah. What I meant, guys, was I'm gonna head on over to the temple over here. How's it going, brother?
Hey. Oh.
Here. I'll show it. Check it out, bruh. This should work eventually. Closer. There we go. Check it. Whoa, I think my heart stopped. This is it, the discovery of a lifetime. There is no mistaking it. This symbol must mark one of the goddess walls left for the hero by the goddess. Yup.
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Yeah, sure. Arrow in repose. Ye who yearns to strike hard, draw the shape so that may be known. Well, so you think I should draw an arrow? Is that what you're saying, brother? An arrow? So should I just go like, I'm gonna do a whole arrow here. Yep, that's a straight arrow. How's that? Dude, look, I got arrows. So that is what the ancient writing meant by striking targets from afar? For helping me out with my research, I would like to give you a little something. What is it? Ooh, a piece of heart. The magical power of the goddess walls returns after a little time has passed. So come by and help me with my research again sometime. Yeah, bruh. You do that. I mean, I'll do that. I'll help you. Later, maybe. I hope not, if I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm thinking maybe I can beat this game today. So I'm hoping I won't really pay attention to you. I'm gonna save. Is this a burrow point? Nah. It looks like one though. Anywho, I'm gonna get a little save here, right ahead of the gate of time. Alrighty, granny, lady, I've returned. Should I talk to you? There can be no doubt. The sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the ballad of the goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power, now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. I shall do so, you old hag. Whoa! No! I feel the seal is giving way once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate. So it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again. All right, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. Really, Groose? What's this stupid freaking ugly beast gotta interrupt again? We've got things to do, places to be. Hey, Link! And duh. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. Yeah, it's a catapult. I call it the Gruesinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area. Oh, I actually skipped. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Now, hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I've put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. It hasn't actually come out yet, as far as I can tell. We're starting from the bottom. Well. Here we go again. Long time no see. Oh. Did you have arms the first time? I just remember you having the weird little feet. Did you have front arms? I don't remember the long arms, because I remember laughing at you the way you looked with just the legs. You still look silly, though. Oh, yeah. He's mentioning it. Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Well, I guess I'll do the previous strategy that I just freaking did terribly. It's too quick. One step. Okay. You need to have, like, less range, brother. What are you doing? Wait, you about to... You taking a shortcut? Hey, Link, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. We'll do it. How do I do it? Ah. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies, brother. 1 foot down, loser. Now you fall. I'm gonna reach your head, Bubba. I'm gonna get you. Actually, can I? What? How do I? Excuse me, sir. You just lay there for a bit, okay? Huh? How's that? How'd I do? We continue. I shall get your back, weird feet growths. Before working on the front growths, I don't know what to call these freaking things. My swing is like not working. Dude, I swear I was not like close enough to be hit by that. My camera angle, I cannot freaking get this. Okay, bruh. Yeah, cinematic totally needs to hurry up. This is way too freaking slow. I sort of get the idea. Can I shoot his hand? Where's his foot? Oh. Okay. It's so awkward to like, you know, get around them. Do a little drop down and then up. I don't know if the Skyward Strike is necessary, but maybe I just need to do up strikes. Oh, and now he's in the crawling stage. I gotta boost up to get ahead of him. Loser, loser. Do I need to try shooting him? Oh no, he stopped. I wonder if shooting him would have like stopped it earlier or something. I don't know. Maybe. Why? Dude, I swear, sometimes the swinging just doesn't work. And I don't know why. Sometimes it's like so slow to like get the sword going. There's like a weird delay to it. Can I just get ahead of you, brother? Ow. Ow. Dude, how can... Do you put like less space between your feet? I swear I had room to run through before. Oh my gosh. I ain't got time for this, Bubba. One foot down. Oh man, looking at that thing on the left, he's like, I'm being way too slow. If this like isn't it, then he's reaching the top. Right? I don't think. Like if he goes into that crawling mode, like there's no way I'm stopping him again before he reaches it. Oh. It might be enough then. I got quite hurt. I need hearts. Now Link strike the ceiling spike. Yeah. We've gone through this before. Now. Hopefully that helps resolve things for the time being. At least buys me enough time to go through the gate of time. I wish it gave me a new heart as like a boss fight. Nice work there, Link. Of course, you couldn't done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. No. I saw there were hearts. At least I think they were hearts. Like along the side. Up there. How could one reach that? Oh, maybe I don't need to reach it. Maybe I just grab it with the beetle. Boop. Boop. And boop. Are there other collections of hearts? Yes, there is over there. Might not be able to reach it. Ah, come on, so close. Whatever. I don't think it's worth using the beetle again for one more heart. All right, let's collect all these hearts. Help restore myself. Missing 2 hearts. And there are 2 hearts right there. You know what? Let's max out my hearts real quick. Thanks. Now let's head to the gate of time. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh. Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your... Yeah, can we stop, like, freaking just... gassing each other up here? Like, come on. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the roots of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Come on already. Charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about, and zap the Gate of Time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Link, go. Go to the gate. Yeah, I kind of get the idea. You ain't gotta freaking keep saying it. There we go. I did the zap. It's been zapped. Man, those are like cubes and cuboids. Cube. I hate the term cuboid. I feel like I'm a picky, but I feel like I never learned that term when I was in school. And I heard it like much more recently. And it just like annoys me. Just because in school, like all the different shapes had like specific different names. Like you'd be a rectangular prism. As a rectangular prism, it's like a, you know, it's like a 3D rectangle. But then now I hear that shape just get called a cuboid. It's like, what's the point? I hate that. Cuboid. So what's this Gate of Time stuff? Are we time traveling? Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now awaits. Go bravely, Link. If everything's as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. I shouldn't talk like that for him. Tickles my throat. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit. And Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. Man, would you look at that? When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? All right, a gate to the past. I'm surprised Girahim hasn't showed up yet. You not know what's going on? I honestly kept expecting him to show up, like something to happen here, just because of... This is like weirdly dragged out, you know? Like... Like you could have just entered the portal, but this... Okay, maybe not. Just a long sequence. Is that Impa? It literally just looked like a floating head. I did not see her body. Impa, 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 it's Impa. How's it going, lady? I think. Right? Baby? At last. I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess, Hylia, has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. Are you stupid? That is not behind me. We are literally... It's like ahead of me. Are you... You're not bright, huh? It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. You literally came out of the gate this way. There was literally no context for that to be behind you. You literally... She's facing this way talking... Why would it say behind you? That is... Is that like... poor translation or something? That doesn't make any sense. That's not behind. Like, I legit, my first thought she was saying that I need to literally just go back. Like, I shouldn't be here yet. I was like, what the heck you talking about? But no, go to these gates, which are not freaking behind me, but whatever. Could it be? Zelda? You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. Yo, that's Zelda's voice. Right there, that's what she sounds like. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. Is it stuff I don't know? Because I've kind of learned a good bit. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky. On a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero on this mission. His second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here, in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can.
Hey, yo, Zelda, I don't think that's working. He's freaking broken out like 2 times since he freaking have gotten here, I'm pretty sure. Or at least once. I can't remember when he first broke out. When you got here, I'm pretty sure it was after, so, I mean, I'm not really sure that's working out so great.
As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time.
It ain't working.
I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Phi and the Great Blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link.
Yeah, so you do know that you're, like, not keeping him sealed then, right?
During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom, From solving devious puzzles and traps, you gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you've found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. I've already got the Triforce symbol. I've already seen it. Do I not already have the Triforce? I'm a bit confused. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. Is it gonna become more proper Master Sword? I was talking about it last time, but can the wings go out? Yeah! That's better. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at least achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Wow, would you look at that? Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so, Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself head first into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep, for thousands of years. why. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. Yeah, actually, isn't this like not so bad? We're in the past right now. She's going to sleep to keep the seal active. We're literally just going to go back through the gate of time, and it'll be like the time for her to wake up. So it's like, won't we just go right back to having her? Like, what's the difference? But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? Of course. I mean, I genuinely don't think it's as bad as you're acting based on what I said. She's asleep. She is not going to sense this passage of time. Or it'd be like a vague sensation. You know, she wouldn't experience the passing of time. So it's not like it's all that bad for her. And we just got to deal with the problem. Go back through the gate of time. It'll be the time in the future where you can freaking wake her up. So whatever. Don't get so emotional, man. How's it going, Impo? I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. So, we have to find the Triforce. Also, what the heck is... I didn't know that was ever a thing. But, like, I'm not super knowledgeable, but based on the previous games that I've played, the Triforce is always split into three. Between three separate peoples. But so far, they're making it seem like Link's just getting the whole thing this game. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa! Whoa there! Hold up! Link, there's something I gotta tell you. Yeah? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? That's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Ah, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing all right. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Huh. Can you go back through the gate or like... Is that... So I'm pretty certain that this is like far in the past, like this is like chronologically the earliest Legend of Zelda game. Yeah, that's still the same here in the past. I was wondering if you could plant something here and it'd be there. But also when he was talking about in this soil, I bet you could put any weak sap and it'd grow into a great tree. I was wondering if it was going to be the origin of the Deku tree. But I don't know.